So what was there in Lady Babs?
Have you been in lately? This is lots of good stuff. Really good stuff.
Sold the Volvo, it was the mayoral vehicle. The Governor-General and the Governor and other people have ridden in my Volvo with the regal flags on the front.
This is Sir Wazza.
I told someone the other day that sometime after that car, I said to myself, what can they do to the Holden next? They can't do it.
Oh, is that what you said after that?
Yeah.
Really?
And then they kept doing it.
And they're still doing it?
And still doing it. The car just keeps changing. Amazing. Are you doing videos? Am I smiling? I am inside.
It does, doesn't it?
Golden Mobile?
GG.
Is that a Golden Mobile?
No, it's a Lightburn Zeta.
It's a Lightburn washing machine.
Did we really drive that on the road?
Yeah. This is what happens when a washing machine company tries to make a car. It looks like a washing machine. But and Solstruck drive. If it's the dentures, make a picture.
I got my driver's license in one of those.
Jay. DJ.
Hello.
Or valves.
Piston weak.
Are they pistons or valves?
Those round things.
Yes.
Yeah, pistons.
And this goes inlet, exhaust, exhaust, inlet, exhaust, inlet, or something like that. See, just ask me about motor cars and I can tell you that.
Just squeezed by a band. It's an old
Darling, it's actually suck, squeeze,
holder.
bang, blow.
Oh, you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's right. That's why I corrected you.
That's neat.
It's not that big, is it? Oh yeah, now we get to that.
You've got to have legs with springs. Midnight Express it's called.
Is that Midnight Express? Oh my god. I knew that. Four seven, that.
Right.
The real live 47B. 4 of the May. Oh, there's a next to it, sorry. The Cougar. 47B, 4 of the May. Layman, I think it's the only one, is it the only one surviving? Because they chopped them all up. 7 survived. 7.
And they didn't?
No, they didn't.
Well, how,
Survive.
how did they get this one? So they did actually build them, they just didn't build very many of them. Is that correct? And that's a Leyland P76. And something called a Leyland 47.
In the back. Some crap. Oh, no, it's good gun.
An Aston Martin.
Peter Livings, who's almost had it.
He's not Livings anymore.
Only just,
He's only just Livings.
oh, what a ghastly thing to do to a car. Orange and green.
Friend of mine since I was 17, both 17.
Yep.
He was a photogrammetrist. He worked for the Fugro
Oh,
guys
yes,
for
yes.
Associated Surveys, and he was in charge of their photogrammetry, and him and I went up to look at a job up near what's that town, that pub that was for sale? Only the pub on the road up to
Mahogany Inn.
no
Payne's fine.
Payne's Find.
Oh,
We went nearly to Payne's Find in the Fiat. We had a good time.
When you were 17
No, when we were older,
and wiser.
40.
Oh, you're 40. You're definitely wiser.
a Morris Cowley, a Humber, a Bean. I've never heard of a Bean.
Virgil's Bean.
This, Heathy, is a Lamborghini. This is a picture of a Lamborghini for Heath.
No, that's a Ferrari.
No, that's the Lamborghini, the green one.
Oh, you're taking
Yeah.
that. Yeah, isn't that nice?
with the orange stripes. It's quite amazing, isn't it, for a
Red-
vehicle of
Red would love to
1970?
Go around
What's
the
that?
hills.
This Lambo, 1970 Lambo, isn't it amazing for a 70 vehicle?
No, isn't it just amazing? It's beautiful. I mean, the colour's not that good. It was an animal of a car.
Was it?
The Miura was just an animal, but it was Lambo's first mega car. That actually brings tears to my eyes. I'd love to drive.
That's what your dad just said. He said, I bet you BJ'd love to drive that around the hills.
That was, you know how modern Lambos are all Audi cars and safe? That wasn't. That was just a beast.
And this is a 1980 Maserati, designed by Giorgetto Giugiaro or something.
Giugiaro. ITEL design.
No, get out of here.
Hey?
Get out of here.
No,
I would
but
have
the
thought it
badge.
was, with a name like that, I would have thought it was at least, I don't know, French or
The
something.
Mirac badge became, the Giorgetto Giugiaro became ITEL design.
This was Don Dunstan's car, the Datto, the 260Z, from 1974 until shortly before his death in 98, Beach.
Yeah. So he liked his Datto.
Must have done. Boys, for those boys who like their Holden Utes, here's a 1952 Series 50 utility. One for Lindsay. BJ's at the drive-in.
I bought my first car in February 1950. I paid £325 for a green 1932 Chevy Roadster. I met Jen at a dance soon after.
We go get in the back seat and snooger. In you go. Get in the car. What a snooger.
Well, I can remember the chef's canvas top used to lead like a sieve.
Are you going to get in?
When it was pouring
Don't want to, do you?
rain, I had
Don't want to snooger with me in the back seat at the drive-in.
Or you got dreadfully wet.
You always got wet because in those days you had no side curtain because you had to give hand.
How about the old golden police pistol bag?
Dad was telling us a while ago about the story about when they were kids, and of course they had push bikes, if you'd call them that, but they couldn't afford the tubes, so they used to put hose, the garden hose, in the tyres, because they couldn't afford to buy a new tube to put in there.
What, blow the garden hose up?
Hey, look at that one. The stretch version. Hey, this is about the size of mine. I got a motorbike.
You have one? Did you get one
Run
of
around
those?
the park in it.
Oh, did you?
Little battery operated
Oh,
one.
yeah. BJ, here's an Indian.
Yep.
Look.
What model here?
A 1916 Indian. What was the movies?
1927.
Engineer Norman White was at Goodwood's Festival of Speed with the 1972 version of the John Player Norton. JPN, the bikes.
Here's a 1942 Indian.
The JPN had shown well in its first year on the tracks and was a top-class piece of engineering well. The fertile mind of Peter Williams, however, was onto something even more special than 1973. What he came up with was arguably one of the most significant racing motorcycles of all time. Leading journalist and experienced racer Alan Cathcart reviews both the 1973 and 1974 races from JPMT.
This one here is actually on 1973.
Look at the Moto Guzzi.
The people that fought, hold and tried to produce parts of the history of icons of their time. You remind us of an age when Bruce Power was king.
It's an original block. It's the beginning, including the what I spotted was the Ermshire rims.
What's an Ermshire ring?
Just those rims that they put on it. Hard to believe that his greatness is gone, isn't it, Laurel?
Oh yes, absolutely.
I had one of them.
What's that?
Hang on, X.
Did you have a 2-door or 4-door?
4-door.